Wake the fuck up! Wake up!
Don't you see what's happening here?
Wake up!
Don't you see what they're doing to you?
Wake up! God damn it! Wake up!
They're weakening you. They're controlling you.
Wake up! Wake up!
They own you. They own you. They own you.
Wake up!
You're blind.
Wake up!
We're all blind. We're all...
Fuck!
How soon do you think the world's going to end?
The Japanese shell of missile something gonna fall out. When it comes, yeah,
Do you trust Bill Gates?
never heard of it on his yes.
I'm Doomer Dan, and this is Real Shit with Doomer Dan. Real shit, man. Real fucking shit. Oh, fuck. That's that real shit. You may not realize it, but you're living one big lie. Everything you think you know is fake. Shit's fake, bro. I mean, nowadays everyone is a government-hating edgelord, and yet we still can't see the invisible hand moving us around. Government surveillance drone. This one's battery must be dead. How much plastic do you think is in your blood?
Plastic?
Yeah.
25 pounds.
Pounds? It's like half your body weight.
3%.
3%? It's not trivia. I don't know the answer.
I don't either.
How long till the world ends?
5 seconds.
Holy fuck. It's me! I'm the invisible hand! It's me! Well, it's not really me. I have like 200 subscribers, but it's people like me, you know? The internet is fucking evil. Now I could talk your ear off all day about all the ways the elusive they has found to control you. But we're all Zoomers here, and I think there's a clear, overarching culprit.
Why is the internet evil? It's like the most useful thing ever created. I mean, you're literally trying to get popular on the internet right now by making this video.
Shut the fuck up, you soy-eating bitch! I'll tell you why the internet's evil. And I'll tell you why I exist on this godforsaken hellscape of an invention. The internet is basically one big psyop. Now you may be wondering, what is a psyop? I don't really fucking care, so I'm gonna have the soy drone explain it.
PSYOP is a term coined by conspiracy theorists, referring to groups and influencers, typically online, who were created or infiltrated by government agents or other figures of power in order to control those who follow said group or influencer. A great example is something like a Reddit group. For example, me and all my incel homies form a Reddit group, and we share women-hating memes on there. Then one day, Joe from the FBI decides to join in, and he tells us we should recreate 9/11. Next thing you know, we're all in prison for war crime.
Alright, that's enough. Holy shit. Now that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? The only difference is, they don't want to turn the average person into a war criminal. They just want to make you weak. They do it by turning you into an addict. They do it by giving you the problem and the solution. Kids like me who grew up in the age of the internet learned everything from it. The little goblins inside the computer told you that you want to be a YouTuber and that you love the New York Jets. So they know exactly what to sell you, and more importantly, who to sell you to. I mean, everyone knows if a product is free, you're the actual product. Your attention is by far the most valuable asset you possess. Websites are selling your information to advertisers so they can compete for your attention. But you know, I digress, okay? I think everyone pretty much knows that at this point and has pretty much accepted it. So let's venture a little deeper into the rabbit hole, why don't we?
Out there, you think you do.
Fuck Bill Gates, dude.
I went to ask for him.
You wiped his ass?
Now, I went to Bill Gates' house. He was eating burgers. He's a nasty motherfucker. Well, I think this year, I'm going to be a Democrat. Vote for me. I'm shitty to good to.
What's the name? We'll put it on screen. Vote for you. What's your name?
Dog ass.
Dog ass. Vote for dog ass. How long till the world ends?
Could be tomorrow. We don't know.
I bet, dude. Could be tomorrow, dude. Let's just smoke some weed, bro. How long ago were you diagnosed with ADD? I have it too, don't worry. We all do. How many likes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Did Epstein kill himself?
Yes.
Yes?
That's what he wants you to be.
That's what he wants you to think. Real shit. Well, shit. I'll be goddamn if it ain't coming down out there. Just taking refuge in this little shed here. I sleep here about once a week. It's owned by a nice Latino family. I haven't really spoke to them, but they seem lovely. Oh, that reminds me. Let me just flex on the New World Order real quick. You ain't getting my identity today, bitch. Anyway, what the fuck was I talking about? Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Huh. You may think you know how to navigate the internet. I mean, everyone on there can't be there to brainwash you, right? Wrong. Fucking wrong. And you're thinking, oh, well, they're all just normal people, right? It's just all people making videos, sharing their thoughts. How is that brainwashing me? Well, here's the thing you got to remember. All those thoughts, they come from the top and they trickle down to the bottom. They are real people and they think they're sharing their real thoughts. But the thing is, they don't have real thoughts. Their thoughts are all given to them, just like you. They're kind of like a drone, you know. They don't know they're doing it, but they're still doing it. All the trends you follow, all your political views, your fashion sense, it all comes from the top, and it trickles down to your ass. Yay is right, yay is right, yay is right. Cancel me, please cancel me. The thought of being canceled gives me a rock hard erection, please. And yeah, I know, you don't care. Nobody cares, alright, whatever. But you should fucking care, and here's the scary thing. The amount of control the powers that be have over us at this point, especially the Zoomers. Our rights are as good as gone. They're non-existent.
And rights aren't rights if someone can take them away. They're privileges.
They're brainwashing us, they're weakening us, to the point where we have no chance of fighting back. So if one day they decide that we're all slaves, what are we going to do? You going to throw your fucking bag of Cheetos at them? You're going to cancel them? You're going to tell them they're a real piece of shit? They're a real misogynist asshole? And it's just going to make him shrivel up in the dust? Nope. He's going to chain you up and make him suck his cock for eternity. You're fucking broken. Physically, mentally, spiritually. You're weak. We're all weak. Instead of solving your own life problems, you obsess over the socio-political state of the world while you breathe flavored air and suck down soy pellets. It's disgusting. That's a good little side note. What the fuck happened to cigarettes, huh? Why aren't you smoking tobacco no more? You want to suck down some nicotine air. You're a fucking pussy. You know tobacco increases your testosterone? Your testosterone levels are half of what your father's were and a third of your grandfather. You know why? Because you ain't sucking down cigarettes. You're hitting the flavored air stick. You're eating your Cheetos. You're drinking your Mountain Dew and you're jerking off all day. And you're draining your manhood from your body. You fucking bitch. Alexa, does Jeff Bezos eat children? Trick question, bitch. Free your soul. You're next. Oh, I'm gonna sit here all day and fucking look at Instagram. I'm gonna sit here and watch fucking YouTube videos and buy fucking slippers on Amazon. No! Fuck you! Me when I lose it for a night. Haha, LOL. I'm not addicted to porn, I just like it. I can stop whenever I want. That's not why my wife left me, okay? It was unrelated. Oh, shit. Dude, it's the Queen of England. No head? Fuck! Think it's savable?
Put in some rice.
Have you tried turning it off and on again? Fuck you, tech support. Fucking prick. Oh, it's your mom calling. Oh, I just got a call from your mom. Yeah, it's your mom on the phone, actually. Oh, yeah? Yeah, we like had sex and stuff? Yeah. Yeah,
dude, give me that fucking phone. Give me that fucking mom.
Look at that, isn't it beautiful? It's got symbolic power.
This is a hard drive. This is what they use to make you hard and lower your drive. This is the motherboard. This is what they use to track your mother. You just have to open your mind in this fucking case. And you're gonna find out what they don't want you to know.
We are so blind. And yes, I mean we. Because freeing yourself from the tight grip of the baby-eating oligarchs is one of the hardest challenges on planet Earth. At least I'm trying. At least I eat some meat and some eggs once in a while. At least I suck down a nice dart once in a while. And you know what? Yeah, I do sleep in a stranger's shed. But that's because fuck the government, right? The truth is, we've been under their control for a very long time. Probably long before America. We never had a choice. We're in love with their poison. Woo! Swallow that black pill, baby. It's blue raspberry flavor. But nah, fuck that shit, man. We can't just give up. You know why? Because G.O.D. wouldn't want that. That's right, I said it. God's real. God's real. Ha ha, nana and a boo boo. I poo poo shit on you. Atheism is for weak pussies. Atheism is for weak pussies. You know what's even worse than being an atheist? Being agnostic. Make a fucking decision, you little whore. And listen, if you're not a Christian, that's totally cool. But if you have no beliefs, you're dumb. Because guess what? You actually do have beliefs, and you actually do worship stuff. No, wait, what? Dude, what? Yes, wait, dude. Let me explain. First off, let me just say, worship is not getting on your knees and sucking God's cock and telling him what a big, strong, superior man he is. I mean, maybe in certain sects, but none a motherfucker like me would fuck with, you know what I'm saying? No, worshiping is really just granting your undivided time and attention to something. Your attention, like I said, is your most valuable resource. So by granting it in full concentration to something, you're essentially worshiping it. What that mean? Well, I worship by making good decisions. I worship by treating people right. By defending myself, defending what I think is right. By taking care of my body and respecting God's creation. That's a form of worship. It's a form of worship. And listen, you can pray too, and that's part of it. And you want to practice gratitude for what you have and for what the big man in the sky created for you. But it's not all about telling him how superior he is, how he's got a giant divine meat schlong. It's really just about saying thank you. Now tell me religion doesn't sound a lot less whack when it's not described by an 85-year-old pedophile in a black robe. G.O.D. is real, G.O.D. is real, suck my fucking ball sack.
They're coming!
Who you?
How much do I get? You don't know.
No.
How long to the world?
Hey, how you doing? My name's Eric Churchill. Now, this guy right here, I think he's on some drugs. Now, what do you think? No? You think he's sober as fuck?
He knows what's coming. He's ready.
The Armageddon. The Armageddon's coming? Who's coming for us?
The vultures.
Why?
Vulturecloth.com.
Good. Can I have $10? This is a good guy. He don't want no involvement because he has no clue. This guy is mentally unstable. Now.
Yeah, right, dude. 70 acres up there at Prime, dude.
$1 million. 80, sorry. $80 million. $80 million. Do you have $80 million?
No.
Do you have $1 million? Do you have a $500,000?
He might be somewhere in there, man.
Nice. It is the end of the world, but it's what do you call it? Indian summer.
Indian summer? Joe Walsh? You've accepted Jesus into your heart?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But I also accepted everybody else into my heart. I don't care what color. I don't care if it's a fucking Smurf. That's our God. How you doing, Mr. Papa Smurf? There you go. Look, but bam. Now listen.
Me too, man. Just got it.
Oh, that's actually that's a different kind.
Yeah, this is the Byzantine one.
That's awesome. It's whatever your God may be. My God is Oh, he's recording the shit out of it. Alright, so my name is Eric Churchill. My phone number is 607-351.
Put that
Fuck.
information out there.
I actually do. 4697. Jesus Christ. Now listen. If you guys want to have fun in this world, right? And the end times are coming. Get as much gold as you can.
Gold?
Sean, would you like to talk to the people of the world? Tell them when the end of time is coming.
And the time is the injection's gonna last you 5 years. You. 5. I didn't spend $100 on a new pair of shoes.
How much plastic do you think is in your blood?
Plastic? Oh, no plastic.
No plastic? You got one of those in your blood?
I do.
We'll save this for Jerry. Jerry, here. Here you go, man. I think it's coming soon.
What year?
Okay, honest answer. I think
Honest
in within maybe 20 years we'll be in a civil war. Or a war of some sort, for sure.
Yeah, but you know what? They never come here. They never come to the United States. You know why? I don't know. We're fucking no joke, I guess. Nobody's coming to fight us no more.
I think it's all one.
Fight everybody else. We're psychotic.
Have you considered this? I'm going to blow your mind real quick. What if the whole world is one government? The whole, everywhere is ruled by just one group. Everyone, it's all one.
One nation under God, man. Yeah.
Indivisible.
Yeah.
With liberty.
Indivisible with plastic in the blood.
Oh, boom. I'm sorry. Tell your cousin, your uncle. God damn it. Do I have to kill your whole fucking family?
Final question. You have any hidden talents?
Yes.
What is it?
I'm a gambler.
You're a gambler? Can you rap or sing or anything like that? Anyone here know how to rap or sing? He knows how to rap. Someone drop. Wait. Jeremy, get in here. Get in here.
You don't need a beat.
You don't need a beat? Oh, acapella that shit. Okay.
You don't need a beat.
We don't need a beat.
Let me see. I challenge MCs to rap without a curse, and I bet you can't rap without saying the N-word in every verse. Can you rap without being high? Can you make a clean rap with a positive vibe? I doubt you can, homie. Word to your mother, your father, your sister, and your brother. When you can rap clean, then come see me. Then I'll show you what it takes to be a real MC. Now think about this, will you grab the mic and start spitting? Are you rapping from the heart, or can you only flow when you're tripping? Yeah, see, you're nothing but a druggie, just admit it. And you're only as good as your last hit. You can't even talk straight, you need to learn some better vocab. One of these days you're gonna trip and fall and wind up in a rap rehab, cause none of y'all keep it real like me when it comes to the hip-hop scene, cause I keep it real and I keep it clean.
Keep it real, keep it clean. That was really good, dude. That was actually really good. Pounding on that.
Wasting my time, dude.
What's a waste of your time? You good? But yeah, real talk, you guys are lost. So lost it's crazy. And the reason is because you worship false idols. This guy worships fucking Lana Rhoades. Bro, this guy worships Lana Rhoades at the same time as his cock. Low-key gay, bro, not gonna lie. Or maybe you worship death by listening to music about murder and suicide 24/7. Or maybe you worship pedophilia by watching animated 12-year-olds jack themselves off on Netflix. Either way, my point is, worship the real world. Worship your body. Worship God. God did not create substances and media and all that fake shit. If you want to take control over your life, the first step is to take control over your consumption. Alright, so I'm back in the woods again. It fucking snowed somehow. If that's not a sign of the end times, I don't know what is. Matter of fact, it's cold as a bitch out here. 1 second. So, back to what I was saying. What else could we talk about that's plaguing society? I don't know. Drugs. Yeah, man, turns out your dad was right. And your mom and your grandma and that guy who handed you that brochure that one time. Come to think of it, who ever told you drugs were okay? I mean, are you dumb? Oh, wait, no, it was the media. Funny how that happens. And I know you're probably sitting there right now with a joint hanging out of your mouth thinking, what the fuck is this dumb fuck talking about? I smoke weed every day, and I'm productive. Well, let me ask you this. Is your bed made? Did you shower today? Did you brush your teeth? Are you wearing clean socks? If you heard all those questions and thought, yeah, bitch, fuck you, well then congratulations, you're doing the bare minimum. And listen, I'm not the one to tell you how to live your life, okay? I'm barely a legal adult. But at the same time, I literally know everything, and I'm basically a prophet. You know, I'm Fat Fucking Newer Boy. I'm a prophet. You should listen to me. I think everyone who experiments with drugs eventually comes to the conclusion that they're better off sober. It's just a matter of how long it takes them to realize. I know that guy on TikTok made it seem really fun and cool and like it barely affects your life. But you can't tell me that when you're wandering through the grocery store, eyes barely open, that you're not fixating on every single person that makes eye contact with you and thinking they're trying to steal your soul. Did you know it's impossible to go into REM sleep while high? So yeah, you're going to be tired as long as you keep your stoner lifestyle going. Oh, I'm not addicted to weed. I can stop whenever I want. When was the last time you went a day without smoking? Listen, everyone's going to make their own decision and maybe it works for some people, but the natural way is sober. And everyone is capable of living life sober and being productive. Not everyone is capable of being a productive druggie. At the end of the day, I think you should dare to use your brain and make the decision that's best for you, which is sobriety. Sorry to say it. Not really. Anyways, I think that's enough about that. I'm going to move on before your squirrel brain implodes in on itself. Excuse me. How much plastic is in your blood right now? None? I find that hard to believe.
Like 5%.
5% plastic? How long till the world ends?
About 20 years.
Do you trust Bill Gates?
No.
What do you think he does in his free time?
You know.
He eats babies, I'm pretty sure. The vultures are coming. You think Jeff Bezos eats babies?
No.
No? What about Bill Gates?
No.
How long till the world ends?
I'd say 1,000 years.
1,000 years. You're an optimist. I like it. Have a good one, Doug. You eat plastic?
Yeah.
Don't we all?
It's in every
Yes. Soy boy. Soy boy gang. Gang. Don't you love when you come outside to get a breath of fresh air and you breathe in 11 pounds of plastic?
How about, who's the guy ahead of Zuckerman?
Mark Zuckerberg? Big Zuck?
I fear that his favorite food is Smokey Joe's barbecue sauce, whatever it's called. You know it. It's like Andy Joe's barbecue sauce, right? Because it's fucking Zoner. I got some some ribs earlier this year that were slathered with it. Right here. This black dude gave me this thing full of ribs that was slathered with barbecue sauce. I took it there and ate it. And I started walking up the college town and I started tripping, zoning. I was thinking, I just heard about Mark Zuckerberg. When they had him on a video like you did right now, right? In the background was like a big bottle of the barbecue, Ray's.
Yeah, and he's smoking meats. I saw that video.
Barbecue sauce. Sweet Baby Ray's, that's what it's called.
You think he smokes babies in his barbecue?
No. What about Elon Musk? He's just taking over Twitter, you know?
Who knows, man?
He just fired everybody.
You think Elon Musk is doing it for free speech, or you think he's got ulterior motives?
Both. I think both.
What do you think the ulterior motives are?
To get rich and rule the world, of course.
How long do you think till the world ends?
Sooner than you will be old enough to remember.
You think the vultures are coming?
No, they're here. There's turkey buzzers that fly around.
All over the damn place. It's a sign. The only way to escape the shittiness of this world is to focus on what you can control, which is not politics. We can debate all day about whether or not your vote actually counts. It doesn't. But that will never change the fact that you cry every night when you lay in bed. The only way to change that is to change yourself. So before you go trying to save the planet, why don't you save yourself first? Try pretending you're like a Native American or a caveman or something, and your only option is to be extremely physically active all day and to eat lean. Or else you're going to get left behind by your tribe and probably die. You'll figure out how to be a real man or woman real quick. Next up on the list of shortcomings, which I'm going to point out in you and not take any accountability for having myself, mental health. Now, how do you fix your mental health? Well, step one is pretty easy. Throw your fucking phone in the garbage. Which you probably don't want to do because you exist in the modern world and you kind of need your phone for everything. If you don't post on social media or use the internet as a money-making platform, just delete all social media. Get rid of it. It's not benefiting you at all, I promise. Once you do that, I think you'll feel a lot more mental clarity. And once you realize how bored you are without it, you'll also realize how much free time you actually have. You actually do have time to start that business or learn guitar or what other shitty lame thing you want to try out. For me, it was these dope ass t-shirts, man, and this shitty fucking YouTube video, man. Your mental health is going to improve immensely once you cut out screens. Next up, you need to start reading books. In today's world, your brain chemistry is under constant attack. They literally want your brain to turn into fucking cottage cheese, I swear. So if you want to counteract that, you have to challenge it. The biggest and best challenge is reading a book. Then after that, it's time to learn a skill. And after that, there's probably something else. There's a million things to do in this world. A million responsibilities that were bestowed upon you the day life was breathed into your gangly little body.
End times are coming. I ain't got my watch on. Sorry, I can't tell you.
What do you think about Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos? You think they're eating babies? Think they're having sex with kids? What's going on?
No, I don't think they're doing none of that. Everybody else is just mad because they got the money. So, you know, they want the money.
Who got the real money, though? Who has the real money?
If I told you, I would have to kill you.
Someone would, for sure. So, lastly is the hardest part. Why is it the hardest? Because it's the most important. This is the mystical, magical, fake part, or so they want you to think. This is the part that gives you the strength to stay consistent with all the others. The spiritual. So, how do you find your spirituality? Why should you? What's wrong with accepting that you don't know if there's anything out there or not? Here's the problem. A man with no beliefs believes in the vapid, empty, and evil teachings of the world. There is no source that will teach you righteously except for religion, because everyone else wants to profit off of you. And the best way to do that is to influence you negatively, to cause you to harm yourself. So yeah, I'm talking about religion, I'm talking about God. And no, I'm not necessarily referring to organized religion. I don't think that you need to associate yourself with any church or particular group. What people don't seem to understand is that you don't have to attend church or involve yourself in these corrupted, perverted versions of religion in order to practice one. Religion is a personal thing, and it's a practice that can be done separate from anyone else. Really, the only reason to attend church is if you're looking for a community of like-minded people. That's why your grandma goes there. That's why all these old people are so obsessed with church. So no, church is by no means required in order to practice religion. But the last thing you want to do is listen to these soy drones and run from your own spirituality. I can't tell you how to find God, but I can tell you how I did, and maybe that'll help. So for me, it all started when I met a man, a mysterious man by the name of Big Bill. That's not his real name, but he doesn't fuck with internet goons, so I'm not going to reveal his identity. I met Big Bill at my last job, and over the course of it, we had hours and hours of conversations about society, about religion, a million different topics, you know, from satanic pedophile cults running the show to the all-out assault on modern spirituality. I learned a lot from him. But when I first met him, I was not a believer in God. I considered myself agnostic. I could never really find it within myself to just accept the idea that there's a guy in the sky who controls everything. For years, I had wanted to believe in God, but I just couldn't seem to do it. And I hear that from people all the time. They want to think it's real, but it just seems like such nonsense. And I think that was done intentionally. I think they took a lot of the information out there on this topic and they perverted it, they got rid of it, they made it look a lot less appealing so that you would run away from it as you had. But anyways, when I first met Big Bill, one of the first questions I asked him, I said, "Do you believe in God?" He said yes. He explained to me why, and I liked his explanation, but it didn't blow my mind. It didn't change my mind at all. It was pretty standard conversation. But then I decided to hit him with a question that had always ate away at me, something that had always bothered me about religion. I said, you know, Big Bill, I'd like your thoughts on this, because something that's always bothered me about religion is the idea that God is this perfect, omnipotent being. He's above human nature. He's above our sinful desires. And yet, he asks us to worship him. He asks us to get down on our knees and beg and plead and assert our inferiority to him. Why would he want that? If he's this perfect being, why would he act like a tyrannical king and make us kiss his boot? And Big Bill basically explained that he believes that's a perversion of the scripture. That's a very small piece of a much bigger picture of worship. And he explained to me what I explained to you earlier. Worship has a lot more to do with your actions than it does your words. That's another thing that I always thought about. I was like, how is it that I can be a perfect Christian as long as I pray and repent for my sins and accept the teachings wholeheartedly, but I don't have to act upon it at all? I can be a piece of shit my entire life, but as long as I'm maintaining my relationship with God and constantly repenting for my mistakes, I'm going to heaven. But then someone who lives like a saint but just doesn't call God by the name G-O-D is going to go to hell? Now I don't see it that way, and I think that that is a false teaching. I don't think God really cares what you call him. And I don't think he really cares about your repent. Now, he cares that you regret your mistakes and that you recognize when you fuck up and you take accountability for that. But I don't think it has to be done in any particular way. I definitely don't think you need to go see some guy in a black room behind a grate and whisper in his ear how you touched your pee-pee last night and you feel bad about it. You know, I really believe that all these priests and other religious kooks that yell at you about how gay people go to hell and about how because you didn't tell God about the time you jerked off when you were 10 years old or the time you stole a cookie from your brother, that means you're going to hell and that you haven't accepted Jesus into your heart, so you're going to hell. Now, I will say, those who do not accept any sort of belief tend to run towards egoistic intonations and overall just poor behavior, narcissistic behavior. And that is a big reason why I think religion is needed nowadays more than ever before. Because we have more negative influence in our life than any children ever. We need a positive, righteous guide. Half of us don't even have parents who can be that for us. You really need to find some sort of belief. And like I said, you already have. You're believing in something and you probably don't even know it. You're probably following the teachings of some fucking soy boy on TikTok who knows not shit about anything. And hey, I'm the same thing, okay? I'm an 18-year-old kid. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, clearly. I've made many mistakes in my life, but I've begun to open my eyes up a little bit. I'm not trying to be some guru who knows everything. I'm just trying to open your eyes and get you to look deeper into the things I'm talking about. You don't need to learn from me, but you need to learn. The truth is buried deep inside all of us. We can feel how wrong our modern way of life really is, but the answers and the solutions have been suppressed, stolen from us. And it's our responsibility to try to bring ourselves closer to a proper way of life. The way to do this is not by respecting our lost brothers and people who have fallen off the good path, like Sneeko and Andrew Tate, you fucking dummies. You guys are false prophets and you know it because you're motivated by money and not message. Your goal is not to help people, it's to profit. You're just like all the other evil fucks in this country. Sorry, that's neither here nor there. If you are a lost, depressed, angry, self-loathing soy drone like my friend over here, I feel sorry for you. I don't hate you, and I respect you on a human level. I just want you to wake up. I want you to become what you were meant to be. And what you were meant to be is not a socialist, anarchist, leftist, non-binary they-them with bipolar and anxiety. I'm sorry, but these are not defining human characteristics. These are modern ideas that mean nothing. They are nothing. Your traumas, your political ideologies, it's all bullshit. It's not worth discussing. What is worth discussing is the solutions to your life problems. What is worth discussing is you and your soul. It's just something to think about, okay?
It's been a month and she text me like, hey, now she's swallowing KKK. I shut the fuck up and give her dick. High value man sounds like a trick. This bitch trying to get me to talk. This bitch trying to get close to me. I got the right to be retarded. That's what a man's supposed to be.